You're not thinking of that $1,000,000. If you're working hard, if you're working diligently, if you're working consistently, the million is gonna come. The million is the byproduct. The money's a byproduct, you see what I'm saying? Of hard work and dedication.
Warning! If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
Type of women that men want, they have to work their ass off to become a different version of themselves to get access to those women. And what women don't realize is when a man is at his lowest, his ultimate objective is survival of the fittest. And they will use anything as a tool, as a stepping ladder to get where they want. When you work with a man at his lowest, men see women as mirrors to themselves. And they see you at their lowest. And they don't want you to reflect back on them where they came from, because they used you to build themselves up, and now they need another level to go to, something that's harder. You wasn't hard to conquer. You just helped him go on to the next woman. The woman that wouldn't fuck with him or even look his way, because she is a prize. Yachts are a prize. All these high-level things are a prize that you have to work to earn.
I don't believe that is completely true. Men do have to work hard, extra hard, for them to obtain the things that they want. Women aren't the prize. Women are a byproduct of having a lap of luxury. You see what I'm saying? Women should never be the end goal. Women are what comes along with it. I was watching the other day, Anton Daniels the other day. Shout out to Anton Daniels. And they were talking about how it's easy to make $1 million, right? $1 million plus dollars. If you have that drive, that force, if you have that goal and you have that ambition to get you there, because you're not thinking of that $1 million. If you're working hard, if you're working diligently, if you're working consistently, the million is gonna come. The million is the byproduct. The money's a byproduct, you see what I'm saying? Of hard work and dedication. Success is a byproduct of that. These things that you acquire with the byproducts of your work ethic brings the byproduct of women. If you're at your lowest as a man, if you feel that you're at a point where you're at your lowest, you should not be in a relationship. There should be no point or no thought process of yours where you say, my money not right, my mental not right, my body not right. I got a lot of work to do. I'm working towards what I want and what I need to do and where I want to be in the next 5 to 10 years, right? At no point should you have a woman and trying to be in a relationship, because you're not going to be able to work at full capacity. You're not going to be able to work as efficiently. You might still acquire what you want, but it's going to take you longer because your focus is spread amongst other avenues. It can't just be wired in and locked into one thing, and that's achieving your goals if you're in a relationship, right? And then you have a woman that is not conducive, that is not on board with you. If the person is not the captain of the ship, they try to sink the whole boat. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If you are trying to get to where you're trying to go and you have a person that is hindering you, you shouldn't be in a relationship. Matter of fact, let's not even take that risk. Do not get into a relationship if you're trying to get to the top, if you're trying to achieve other things. Because once you achieve these things, a good relationship, a quality relationship is a byproduct, right? It's not the end goal, but it's a byproduct. You see all of these things, you can look at yourself in the mirror, right? Or you can envision a life 5 to 10 years from now where you want to be, and you have couple kids, 2, 3, 4, 5 million in the bank, whoever knows. Let's just use a roundabout number, right? A house in another state, 2, 3 cars, whatever your heart's desires are. All of those things that you wish, all of those things that you want to come into fruition, these are byproducts of what you do now. The lady, I've seen her on Fresh and Fit before. She has some good talking points, but I don't think any man that is trying to accomplish something should not be in a relationship with a woman to further himself, right? That's inherently a female trait. You shouldn't be using a woman to support you, to get to where you need to go. You're supposed to be able to support women also. See, when you're at this level, when you're at a level of, trying to make it out or trying to become somebody, everybody on that bottom level or everybody in that same mindset, or that does not have the mindset that you have, they are not going to be able to see where you're going. So that relationship is not going to work efficiently, right? So you trying to use a woman to further yourself makes no sense. When you can thug it out by yourself, you can get much further, much faster that way. I feel as though the women that these guys get with after the fact are something that just comes naturally. These type of women only see certain types of guys in the first place. Of course, they're not going to be looking at you if you don't look a certain way, act a certain way, have a certain lifestyle because of hypergamy. As simple as that. Most likely these women are just something to do. You get to a point where, okay, you have access to these women and you have a spree where you just running through them, right? You're running through these women that are quote unquote the prize. And once you find out these women for who they truly are, they're going to be temporary anyway. And then you can be like, damn, well, I done had my fill. Now it's time to look for the one that I want to have kids with, I want to settle down with, quote unquote, the one I want to represent me. You get what I'm saying? That's what happens there. But I don't know. But I do know one thing though. Make sure y'all dine your eyes and cross your T's. It's your boy Alex. Catch y'all in the next one.